following the completion of its field work visit in areas that will benefit from the 2.26 trillion shillings loan for the Greater Kampala Metropolitan Area project. The National Economic Committee today interacted with entities under this project, such as KCCA town clerks, chief administration officers, the Ministry of Kampala, and others. According to KCCA's presentation, the authority is only 55% prepared for the project because they are currently working on completion of feasibility studies and assessing the capabilities of their human resources.
The pending issues which we are working on are the Asia, but they are already ongoing. Consultants are already appointed. They are already working on them. It's the Asia and RAP for markets and appointment of the Director, Internal Audit and Physical Planning. On the right-way acquisition, all roads which have been prioritized by KCCA are being constructed within the existing right-of-way, while the markets prioritized are those where KCCA owns the land.
However, the committee has disagreed with the items under capacity building, saying that they are not a priority in this loan and the $18 million needed to be put on useful items.
Pillar number 4 on institutional strengthening grant. Mr. Chairman, this is not necessary. Every loan that we have passed here since I became a member of this committee 10 years ago, there is an aspect of capacity building. If we scrutinize your budgets outside of the loans, there is capacity building. Every financial year. This nonsense must be stopped, Mr. Chairman, because this is money that we are borrowing. And unless we get rough on this matter, we will just be throwing our country into problems. Because you cannot get little money, which you know is little, to save ourselves of the issues that we know very well, and then you create an avenue of wastage.
Did the World Bank, given the conditions, or dictate that the money under grant should go for capacity building? That's question number 1. 2, I've watched the Lord Mayor many times critiquing the cost of roads within, not in Uganda, but within Kampala Capital City Authority. And when I look at this, I see every kilometer is going to be 4.4 billion, and for drainage it is 5.2 billion per kilometer.
In their defense, KCCA informed the committee that the capacity building money comes under grant and it's a requirement by the funders of this loan, though the legislators were still against it.
It's because it was embedded in their capacity building, but capacity building takes only 10% of the resources. Then the other aspects takes 55%, and then another aspect takes on 35%. That makes a total of 100% of the grant. The capacity building component generally has been halted even at the national level. Most of it, 19+%. How do we now insert this one in at this level of a loan, moreover? The issue, as raised by my colleague, the Honorable Chair of Defense, was that most of the issues covered here can be covered under the normal budgeting process, the annual budget processes. Computers, repair of an office. Honestly, anyway, we did not. We will make our own conclusions.
According to legislators, KCCA shouldn't abuse the loan through allocating money to areas which the budget already caters for, because KCCA as an entity has a well-defined budget.
Why don't you pity those who read these documents? If you look at the institutional capacity building document, really, you assume there is no institution running. Yet it is up, it is running, it is performing its duties. So by trying to apprise yourself, by trying to justify why you need a loan, you strip yourself naked. It is completely unfair. and unacceptable.
In Kampala, we had the KIDIP 1, we had the KIDIP 2. All of them had capacity building component. And mark you, they get staff from KCCA to manage these projects. So what we are saying is, please, this money is they are needed by Parliamentarians. We need it directed into infrastructure development to solve the pothole issues. Our infrastructure is in their state. It is shaming all of us. Please save us for this kind of extravagance. You can't have money to renovate the mayor's parlor, to furnish the council oversight. Yes, we need oversight. Get it from your budget, not from the loan money.
The mentioned loan was presented on the May 24th at the end of the second session of the 11th Parliament and does not include any provisions for compensation, which means that anyone residing within the vicinity of the roads that will be repaired will be evicted without pay. Smart24 TV, Business Today.